Okay guys, so today I came out here to the RV to try and identify some problems if they exist. It's been pouring rain for the past 2 days here. It's just now starting to dry up. In fact, I think it's starting to rain again. And I thought this would be the perfect time to come out here and look around, make sure that nothing is wet in here, check all the walls, especially check the place up here where this guy claimed it was all rotted out and water was pouring in and all that crap. So that's what I'm out here doing today. Let me show you what I've done so far here. The first thing I did was remove this headliner. Now that's how it looks when it's up on the wall. That's the driver's side. And this is how it looks over here with it removed. This is where the guy claimed that it was all rotted out above the window. As you can see, it is not at all. There's a little bit of bunching here, you know, from the wallpaper or whatever, but it's solid in there. I mean, if it were all rotted out, my hand would be going straight through there. Now, it is a little soft over here, but I have looked through there with a light. And again, I mean, it's not rotted out or even affected anything to be worried about at all. Now, as we move down this side here, this is a little soft here. I mean, the wood behind it is still kind of hard, but it's a little bit soft. And then over here, I accidentally ripped this when I took off the thing that holds that back. So you can see that that in there is a little wet. Moving down here, this is where I showed you before where there had been some moisture. And this was my biggest concern because this is an electrical outlet. So I took that out, and as you can see right here, that has some water in it. So there's definitely some water getting in somewhere from around this window. In looking at the whole area here, you can see where the seam is, and then down here. And that seems to be the only affected area there. Slightly up here, but mainly down here and over to here. That's it. I've even looked at the carpet down there. The carpet is not wet, so we're good to go there. But it's definitely something that I'm going to have to tend to. And in looking at this wall, all that is a piece of 1/8" panel. So I can take that out of there and replace that myself, see exactly what is going on behind that wall. And I could even take that window out and reseal it all around myself as well. The pattern on here, not matching, is not going to be a concern because I'm completely planning on going over that with new wallpaper or something anyway. But I also removed this part right here, which you can see right along there. And I wanted to inspect this again to make sure that there was no leakage coming from the windshield. And as you can see, there's not. I mean, there's even dry spider webs in there. So that is good to go. But I do still need to replace that one piece of black rubber molding along the top of the windshield out there just to be safe. That could be where some of the moisture is getting in. I don't know. But like I said, you know, it's certainly not pouring in, and nothing in here is completely rotted through like he said it was. Other than that, as far as any kind of moisture, I've been along all these walls, floor to ceiling, even behind here, between the couch, behind the couch, all over here, through the whole thing, and there is nothing else whatsoever. No other evidence of any kind of moisture or anything at all. So we're good to go there. Now, the other thing that I'm out here today to look at is this. This is my Fireplace / TV stand, and I'm a little worried. That, as I showed you before, is going to go over in this corner here, and I'm sorry to be spinning you around, trying to go slow. That chair's coming out, and that's going to go catty corner right there. So once this chair is out, it needs to fit corner to corner in there. Now, here's the thing. Looking at the measurements, it's 37 inches tall. So that comes all the way from the floor up to about here. I have about a 2.5-inch leeway that I can cut off the bottom if I want to, which brings it down. Gives a little bit more room for the TV. And I'm pretty confident the TV will fit perfectly up there, even if I don't cut off that other 2 inches. Now this chair moves up, so it gives us a little bit more room, but the part that I'm kind of concerned about is the caddy corner part. I was looking for something that was probably about 36 to 40 inches wide. This one turns out to be almost 48 inches. That's about the best that I could do in getting what I wanted and, you know, in the shape of it and everything. Let me try to show you what this looks like. All right, guys, I'm definitely excited. I'm not worried about it anymore. I just pulled the top of it out. Let me set this camera down and I will show you. I'm so excited. Okay, yeah, look at this. This is so sweet. Except for the fact that part of it just fell off in my hand. I wonder if that matters. I don't think that matters. I think that's just a packing piece. Anyways, look at this. Look at the shape of that. That's the top of the table. It's going to sit like this right in the corner. In fact, don't bust a hole in the ceiling. There's the front. It's got that little lip on it. Let's put it into place and see exactly how that'll look. Okay, check it out. It fits perfect, guys. That's exactly how I wanted it, right there. It comes right to the edge of this chair here, so it does not occlude this area to walk through at all. That's how it's going to be right there in the corner. It's going to be higher, of course, about another, I don't know, 8 inches up that chair, but that fits absolutely perfect. I was so worried that it was going to be way too long from this end to this end, because that's like almost 4 feet. It's just shy of 4 feet, but that is perfect. Yeah, that's the best way I can mock it up right now, but just to show you, sitting back here on the couch without the slide out even, that's how it'll look right there. It won't be touching the back of the chair, of course, but that is perfect. Has a little fireplace down here, some storage on each side, and then the TV will sit right up there. That is so cool, guys. I am so happy with that. And you know what? I actually need to unpack everything out of this box anyway, because I need to make sure that all the pieces are there. I need to make sure that the glass is not broken or anything else that comes with the fireplace. So I'm gonna do that. I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and take this chair out, put this thing together, and set it up just to see how it looks. And of course, I'm not going to take it down after that, but I'll probably put it, you know, back in the bedroom or something, because there's definitely a lot more work that has to be done before it's actually set up for good. Okay, well, the chair's out. That's where it was. I also pulled up that piece of carpet that was there, the rug. Obviously, we got these sticky things on the carpet to keep it in place, so it's going to go back in place for now, but this carpet's going to be ripped out anyway. But that's the spot right there where the entertainment center is going to go, the fireplace. This also gives me an opportunity to test out the in-house vacuum system. Not too shabby. Okay, well that is finally done. There it is in its place over there. Let me get a good shot for you here. Here we go. It comes out a little bit farther from the side of the chair than what I wanted, but that's all right, and it's because of that stuff down there. But that looks pretty good. The camera kind of bows the picture a little bit, but there's plenty of room on top there for the TV. And if I really needed to, I could cut off this extra 2-3 inches on the bottom here, lower it down a little bit. And if I wanted to take out the central vacuum there, this would actually sit back. It would be able to go back far enough that it would miss the fire hydrant or whatever you call that thing. And that there. And it would sit right back in there, and that would solve this problem of sticking out here. Not that it really occludes much there. You know, and remember, this will be out 3 feet there, so not too shabby. I'm liking it. Now, there are these glass doors still that are supposed to go on each end. However, this part down here, I think I have upside down, because when I tried to fit the glass in there, it didn't fit right. So I think I need to flip those. But I will definitely do that another day, because I am super tired. I am ready to wrap things up here and get back home. I got plenty of stuff to do there, and it's already like 7 o'clock at night. I've been here all day long. Okay, guys, I finished up last night, went home, came back out here to do just a couple more things. I hillbillied this window while I'm waiting for the new window to come in, or I mean the new crank. I just put duct tape around it just to keep it closed and give it some kind of a seal from the moisture or potential moisture. Not the best seal, but it'll work while I'm waiting for that that crank to come in. And then the front window here that I was talking about inside where it was leaking, I grabbed a can of clear Flex Shot and went all around it, and then along that seam up there as well. And I actually think that seam up there, right at the corner, may be where the moisture was getting in anyway, because there was a little bit of a gap there. Any kind of sealant that was in there had already fallen out and everything. So that'll solve it for the moment. And then last night I went online and I ordered a complete kit to remove this window, reseal it, put it back in. And then once I get this all cleaned up, then of course I'll reseal that whole thing anyway. I'm going to go over this entire thing and seal any kind of seams at all. So, all right, guys, that does it for this episode. Stick around. More to come, and you will get to see the fireplace turned on with the TV on it and everything very soon here.